Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a speed build just like I promised. I know, it's shocking. I'm actually living up to my word. I don't really know the phrasing for that, but anyway, I am sitting in my mom's car at 4 a.m. Yes, I know, kind of strange, but the things I do for the people I love. I'm talking to you, Anna. No, I'm just kidding. I love all my friends.
I love you, bitch.
Anyway, so the reason I'm sitting here at 4 a.m. in my mom's car is because I don't want to be a little bitch and talk like, hey guys, it's me, Bella, and today I'm doing a Sims 4 speed. I don't want to do that because it's kind of lame and just kind of awkward to watch. And I can't really do an energetic or loud or even a normal voiceover because my family is just up in my space. My sister's in the office during the day, and I just don't have the ability to do a voiceover in peace unless everyone's out of the house, which, due to the big C, can't really do that. I don't really have that. So I decided, well, why not just do it with voice memos on my phone? The audio quality isn't going to be that great, but it's better than nothing. And honestly, what am I doing this for? I'm doing it for 5 viewers and myself. So do I really care that much? No, I don't. Now let's talk about this build. So I'm building this for my sim, Dina, as it says in the top left corner. And so I had a pretty small budget to work with because it is a starter home.
Every episode of HGTV is like, Craig and Stasia are looking for a 2-story A-frame that's near Craig's job in the downtown, but also satisfies Stasia's need to be near the beach, which is nowhere near Craig's job. With 3 children and 9 on the way, and a max budget of $7. Let's see what Lori Jo can do.
Although, Dina did have above average starting funds, so it is slightly more expensive than you would normally get, I guess, with a one sim household. But that being said, I'm actually really proud of this build. As you can see, I'm kind of building it in a weird way. For some reason, I really wanted a kitchen in the corner with windows, and I felt like I wouldn't really be able to do that if I built the exterior wrong. So I was like, wait, why not just start with the interior, start with what I want to see on the inside, and then kind of work around that with the outside, kind of make it pretty. So that's exactly what I did. And I did go a little extra, not gonna lie, I did go extra, and it ended up being a struggle furnishing everything and having enough money left over. We'll see how much I end up with in the end. I don't really remember, but I was really struggling. This house does not have a TV because I did not have enough money for a TV. So it's gonna have to wait. Right now, I'm starting to build some walls. I already have a bed in there. I also wanted the bed to be in the corner. And I know having a bed in the corner is kind of a no-no when it comes to Sims 4 builds, because the Sims have to actually roll over, scoot over, in order to use them. And I know some people have problems with their Sims not actually scooting over, but since I only have one Sim, for me it wasn't really an issue. And, if she gets married or something, she gets a little boyfriend, then yeah, it'll be an issue, but then I could just move the bed at that point. But I really like having the bed up in the corner next to the window because that's kind of how my bed is in real life, and it's really nice just having a window next to me. It kind of it feels good. My bed used to be in the center of my room and it just took up so much space. And as soon as I moved it to the corner, my room really opened up. And since this is a starter home, we have limited space. Hold on, I thought I heard that. Anyway, since, we don't have that much space, it's good to make things feel kind of open. But this house is pretty, decently sized for a starter home. I'm proud of myself for this. It is 1 story. I didn't want to bother with 2-story because I just like, with what money? Like, I'm kind of limited here. It is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and I did an office space next to the dining room. Oh my god, the dining room. So usually when I make starter homes, I don't have a dining room. I usually have like a little island counter, or like little counters with chairs, often, like not really a table. But I was like, you know what? Dina is a classy sim. She deserves a dining room. So a dining room I gave her. And it's totally worth it because I think it looks super cute. Oh my god. Roofs. I was struggling so hard to make these roofs. Like, this is the first build I've done in a long time because I haven't played The Sims in a long time. So I totally just forgot, like I blanked on how to do roofs. And especially when it comes to classic homes, because I have more experience. I don't know, I do more modern builds. I just was, having a really hard time doing roofs because they're hard. And it ended up working out, kind of. You see that little room that I have that has a little, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I was gonna say octagon, pentagon. I don't know how many sides it has. The weird room. I did not know how to do the roofing. I don't know. I did not know how to do the roof for that because it's just such a weird shape. And so I did struggle with that too, and as you see, I'm trying real hard to figure this out. But it's all in the name of Dina's beautiful starter home. See, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do about this? And I don't know. And yeah, in the end, it doesn't look that great, but really, I mean, it's The Sims 4. Like, are things ever really going to look that great? Yes, but not for me. And in real life, there's so many houses that just look ugly. Like, they have ugly roofs, they have windows in places that they shouldn't be there. So if I make a roof every once in a while that doesn't look good, sue me, it happens, and I was trying my best, and I still have that weird shaped room in the house, which I take as a win because, some people wouldn't be as brave as I am, so I should just be given forgiveness? I don't know. But yeah, see, it doesn't even look that bad. And we're almost done with the roof. I just rough, bark. Sorry. I don't know what that was.
Child. Anyway, so
yeah, now we're doing the swatches, the wallpaper. I was trying to go with cheap wallpaper, and then I saw this brick thing going on, and like I gotta say, that brick is so cute. Like, I think it's new. Like, I don't remember that from when I played, but it is base game. And it's cheap, so I had to use it. I kind of thought it looked a little medieval. I don't know if that's the right word, but it looked a little like rustic. And I thought it matched, the vibe I was going for. Especially with the dark windows and the dark roof. And then for the rest of it, I just used a white stucco. I don't really know what that is. I like it better than using the white paint because I feel like it's too smooth, which ironically, I'm pretty sure this wallpaper is called Unbent Smoothness, but it's not as smooth as the white wallpaper, so I like that, but it's also not too crazy. I didn't want to have another pattern one since I already have the brick thing going for it. Oh, and then another thing that I think is really noteworthy in this build is that tree that I put. I know it might look weird to some of y'all, but I put that in there, and that's an instant nut. It looks so good. And I sized it down from the original size, which again, like, big brain moves. I just think it looks so cute. Like, who am I? I don't know, just a god, I guess, at building houses in Sims 4. I didn't even have to put a window there. Like, that's one problem I have when I build houses, is that I put way too many windows, and then I have a really tough time making the interior because there's windows everywhere. So I'm like, oh, where am I gonna put a bathroom? Like, they are not gonna get any privacy because of all these goddamn windows. But not in this house. No, I did not make that mistake in this house. I learned from my mistakes. And so that tree kind of acts as like a little thing that breaks up the smoothness, the lack of windows. Because if I put a window there, like, you wouldn't even be able to see it. Like, maybe you could see it, but just not very well. So, look at that lighting. That lighting is so pretty. And then, yeah, so I did the the hedges, the hedge fence detail, which really just, it really ate into my budget.
Max budget of $7.
I thought it looked so pretty, especially with that brick, is that brick, stone brick kind of trimming. I don't know what that's called, the foundation paint, foundation, whatever. I think there's a band called The Foundations. Do the Foundations do that song, that Build Me Up Butter? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I did that, and I think it looks really pretty. And even though it ate into my budget, I think it's totally worth it, because when I look at this house, I do not think starter home. I think baller home. And I think that's what Dina deserves, because she's a bad bitch, okay? She does business. She is skilled at playing the piano. She's only level 2, but that's pretty good. Before this update thing that they did with The Sims 4, before all of that, you did not start off with any skills. Just none. But, they introduced the personality quiz, and, you couldn't really change your traits after the whatever. What I'm trying to say, Dina deserves the world, and I'm prepared to give her the world. And, she's gonna have to work for it a little bit. But as assistant to the manager, I really think that, she can shake things up. And in order to do so, she needs a beautiful home. And so you might disagree with my way of describing it as a beautiful home, but, I just look at that. You cannot sit here. Oh, so terrain tools. I don't remember if I ever used terrain tools. I don't remember when they released them. But I didn't know they were a thing, or at least I forgot they were a thing until now, because I know they introduced it, like, maybe not recently. I haven't played The Sims in a while. But, they didn't release a game with terrain tools. They had it in The Sims 3, but not in The Sims 4. So I was like, okay, well, since she can't have a backyard, since she's going broke, I'll just put some hills, and then it'll look kind of cute, I guess. So I did that. I added a few trees to the back just to give her something to look at when she's looking out the window. And a little patio, is that a deck? It's a little deck going out to the back with more hedges, because, hedges are just pretty. So now we're doing the inside, and this is where I looked at my money and thought, oh shit.
Oh shit! Arent!
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fund all these hedges, because I do not have money to be furnishing and doing wallpaper on this home. But I figured it out. And one tip that I have for you guys, if you're doing a starter home in The Sims. So I know a lot of people complain about the ceiling lights, and the round ceiling lights or whatever, they're kind of expensive. Well, the cheapest ceiling light is actually the little kid ceiling lights. And what I do is I just size them down. And then you can't even tell that they're kids' room ceiling lights. I don't know if there are any negative things to that, but the lighting is pretty good. It is a little dimmer than what you would get from the normal ceiling lights, but it looks practically the same. It is technically green, but you know, if you see it from here, it doesn't even look green. Like, you can't even see them when you're playing the game. So does it really matter? No. And once Dina's rich, I can just replace them easy peasy, or I can get her a better home, which, you know, that's kind of the goal here. So yeah, I did wallpaper. I decided to do that kind of light purple color. I thought it looked really pretty, really classy. And then I know I ended up with like a kind of darker color for the office. And let me just apologize for the office. I don't even know if I can call it that. It has a desk, a chair, and a computer. And that's it. Nothing else, not even a rug, because I did not have money for that. Look. I barely had money for a trash can. I had to sell my rug. See? I sold my rug in order to pay for a trash can for my house. I know. But I made it work, and thank God that mailboxes are free, because I was getting a little worried there. So, screenshots, you can see how pretty it is. You can see I ended up with 31 simoleons, so that's pretty good budget. Not budget, pretty good, I don't know, whatever. So, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting my channel, and goodbye, guys!